Hey there YouTube. Today I want to show you all this 2002 Cadillac Seville with 64,000 miles. And yeah, the idea of the STS was to lure in younger buyers, as the DTS or DeVille lured in buyers who were 70, 80 years old, and the STS helped bring in younger baby boomers who were in their 50s. So yeah, not really much, still attracted old people. Ran from 98 all the way up to 2004. Packs the 4.6 liter dual overhead cam V8 known as the North Star, 300 horsepower. It really wasn't a very famous engine. It's also paired to a 4-speed automatic, and let's not forget, the car is also front-wheel drive. Traditional Cadillac styling and back. I will admit that I do like the quad exhaust tips. Really not much more to say other than it being a more compact DTS, because the DTS does ride on this platform. Not the smoothest or most refined running engines. When you accelerate them, they sound quite raspy. Many of these cars, the owners experience driveline vibrations once approaching 80 miles an hour on this and the DTS. You can see it has the backup sensors too. Right there, all the way across. Let me show you the trunk. Very large trunk, good access, deep, wide, tall, fit anything you want in here. The little donut and the jack stored in the middle. And a little cubby in here as well with a little shelf. I do like how the hinges are concealed. Alright, the interior, this annoying bong. Hold on. Thank you. Yeah, the seats are pillows traditionally found on Cadillacs. Perforated leather inserts. Here's where you adjust the driver's seat. Has lots of thigh support. You can see how tilted this seat is. Backrest, lumbar support adjustments. And going over here onto the door panel, quality isn't too bad at all. Everything is soft to the touch. More perforated inserts here. All 4 windows seem to have auto up and down functions. They all click down again. Window locks, power mirrors, door locks, and memory seating, 2 settings. And you can see the design of the dashboard, similar design language across the entire Cadillac lineup, except for the Escalade, which was pretty much a rebadged Tahoe. Traditional GM key. There's no key fob paired to this right now. Car should have had one. That bong. I don't recall doing a Cadillac. Maybe during my miserable startup and rev videos from years and years ago. First off, these seats, comfortable. It's like sitting on a mattress. You're just so hugged into the seats. The lower section does feel like it pokes into your ass somewhat. It sort of bulges in a little bit too much, but still a comfortable seat nonetheless, and there's lots of thigh support. As I mentioned earlier, this thing really tilts upwards. Lots of leg room too. Remember, front-wheel drive car, no transmission have to deal with. Very wide car too. I'd have to keep my arms wide open in order to reach for it. Now, interior qualities, even though I mentioned that almost every surface within this interior is soft to the touch, it's just not well made. Now, example number 1, this dashboard is a pillow, but it's warping like crazy. You can see over here, lifting up, and over where the airbag presumably is, you can see over here how it just lifts right up. The glove box, about average size. Valet lock, little cubbies inside the glove box lid right there, as you can see. The entire thing is cushiony, but it's not a very solid closing. You can see it just jiggles. So if you go over potholes, this thing will start dancing all over the place. The hazards, and I feel the click right on the button, so everything is inside that button, even the clicker. The radio, this car seems to have a Bose audio system, CD cassettes, the dual zone automatic climate control, ashtray, the lighter's right there. Both seats are heated. Car is paired to a 4-speed automatic, not really the smoothest of gearboxes. Traction control on and off. Look at the lid over here to the ashtray, just doesn't shut evenly. Remains lifted in one side. The rest of the center console, not sure-footed at all. Very jiggly, the lid as well, very twisty, like found in an economy car of those days. And there's another button right here to lift the rest, and you'll find a CD changer, 6-disc, little slot right there, and this is where the cold air comes out, and it'll pass to the back seat with these AC vents right there. Some cup holders will pop out over here. Oh, it's stuck. Yeah, pretty much this layout is very similar to the Continental. Average size, not really that thick. Temp adjustments for the climate control. hands-free controls, instrument speed wipers, and system info. And this is where you would find the thermostat, distance to empty, average MPGs, and etc. Trip computers on this. Change it to metric, like kilometers and etc. Headlamps. This car does have HIDs, fogs, panel dim, and light delay. So this car should have automatic headlamps too. And also notice how the coating on this plastic is just peeling away. Sun visors, very cushiony. Dimmer adjustments for the vanity lights. You have the secondary sun visor, just a piece of plastic. Quite a bit of cost cutting here. Not in the Cadillac, it's just no excuse. The oh shit handles are stationary. Sunroof, right there. The lining is sagging. Homelink garage door opener. And this is where the sunroof tilts. My bad. Here you go. And how it slides. Leave this close, it's so hot. Map lights, and for the dome light over here. Compass, rearview mirror dims on start, as every GM car has, and of course the mirror and vanity light on the driver's side. And a closer look at the dimming function. And I forgot to show off that the seatbelt is adjustable. It's an electric adjustment. You can see over here where it's mounted. You just move the backrest button up and down and you can see. The squeakiest thing ever. And materials carry over into the back seat. Identicals up front. Rear seats are heated. Door lock controls. And this back seat doesn't seem to be very roomy at all and sits rather low to the ground. Oh yeah, my legs are just crammed over here. I noticed right now that the rear AC seems to have an independent fan, but these vents are just breaking to bits. To your face, to your feet, or both. And of course a little cigarette lighter. Armrest in the center. It's stuck. Cup holders, little cubby, and where you would get to the trunk access. I guess you open it from within the trunk. And a better view of the front seat. 4.6 liter dual overhead cam V8, North Star. Just rev it over here. Doing maintenance on this engine has to be a little bit difficult. There's just so little room. The same issue with the Continental. You just can't put your hand anywhere. .4K rev limit. Windows closed. It is a very rev-happy engine, gotta give it that. Anyways, YouTube, as always, I just wanted to give you all a closer look at this STS. I've never done a tour of one. I think I've once started up one that was just smoking like crazy. I think that was the only STS example I had. So guys, thanks for watching, and hope you all enjoyed this tour.